Signs of a demonic haunting. Whenever someone is concerned about a haunting, they always seem to want to know how they can tell whether or not the spirit that is in their house is evil. As strange as it may seem, it can actually be difficult to initially tell whether or not a haunting is demonic. Poltergeist haunts are often misdiagnosed as demonic because they share many of the same symptoms. Likewise, an angry human spirit can also be mistaken for something demonic. On the flip side, demons will often try to hide their true identity. The devil has been referred to as the great deceiver, and this is a trait that is often shared by demons. For example, demons have been known to attach themselves to those who use Ouija boards. They may initially pose as a friend or as a relative who has passed away, even going so far as to tell the person things that only their friend or relative should know. As the demon gains the victim's trust, it will slowly begin mixing lies with the truth in an effort to manipulate its victim. Demons have also been known to pose as spirits that are likely to be perceived as completely non-threatening. For example, there have been many documented cases in which a demon initially posed as the spirit of a little girl in an effort to get its victim to let down their guard. This doesn't mean that every spirit that looks or sounds like a little girl is demonic, but it does mean that you can never let your guard down when dealing with spirits. Even if a demon tries to pass itself off as a benign spirit, the demon's true nature will eventually be revealed. It is at this point when it becomes possible to determine whether a spirit is demonic, or if it is something else. Unfortunately, there isn't a definitive clue that you can look for when trying to determine whether or not a haunting is demonic. Many of the symptoms that are common with demonic hauntings can also occur with other types of hauntings. However, if you are experiencing several of the things that are to follow in this discussion, or if you are experiencing some of the more extreme symptoms, then you just may have a serious problem. Here are some things that you should look for. Peak times for activity. Although demonic activity can occur at any time, day or night, it will often peak between 3 o'clock and 3:30 a.m. Some demonologists refer to this as the anti-hour, because Christ is thought to have been crucified at around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Others have claimed that the number 3 is a mocking of the Holy Trinity. Activity occurs in threes. Watch for activity to occur in patterns of 3. You may hear 3 knocks in a row, or see an object move 3 separate times. Again, some claim that this is a mocking of the Holy Trinity. Foul smells. Demonic activity is sometimes, but not always, accompanied by the smell of sewage, rotting meat, or sulfur. Irrational anger. Many of the victims of demonic hauntings have reported having anger toward others that is completely irrational and uncharacteristic for them. This anger and the feelings of hatred that come with it can be very intense. This anger is sometimes accompanied by violent or even murderous surges. Nightmares. Obviously, nightmares can occur without demonic influence. However, those dealing with a demonic haunting often report having extremely vivid nightmares. Growling. A demon may sometimes make its presence known through low, guttural growling. Such growls sound as though you are about to be attacked by a large dog. If you hear growling, you can't instantly assume that you are dealing with something demonic. Growling has also been attributed to angry human spirits. The way to tell the difference is that a demonic growl will change pitches. Physical harm. Demons are known to inflict physical harm on their victims. Such harm may come in the form of burns, scratches, and bruises. Emotional distress. Even though demons can inflict physical harm, they seem to prefer inflicting mental torment upon their victims. Victims may be ridden with sudden, extreme depression or even with thoughts of suicide. Demons have also been known to plague victims with overwhelming insomnia, guilt, fear, sorrow, or self-loathing. Sleep deprivation. Demons will try and wear their victims down so that they will be less resistant. One way that they accomplish this is by making it difficult for the victim to sleep. Demons have been known to physically assault victims while they are in their bed, thus making the victim afraid to go to bed or go to sleep. Deception. A demon may try to deceive those around it. For instance, making their voice appear to be a familiar person that you may know. Demons are also known to be able to take the form of humans or animals. However, those who have actually seen demons report that when a demon takes the form of a person or an animal, they always seem to either have a body part missing or have some other obvious disfigurement. If you believe that you just may have a demonic presence in your home, avoid confrontation and contact a reputable paranormal team for assistance in helping you get the right attention needed in this matter.